In just a few weeks here, it's going to be the first Saturday of April, and that means downtown Springfield is going to have a bunch of runners and joggers for a 13.1-mile race. It is the Lincoln Presidential Half Marathon. Joining us right now are race organizers Brooklyn Ezel. Did I get that right?
You got it right.
I got it right. All right. Fantastic.
Good job.
And also Randy Kuhn, you guys are the organizers this year. Second year in a row. What have you guys learned so far?
A lot.
The second year is much smoother than the first, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
And we've added a lot, I think.
Yeah.
Even more fun swag and
Yep.
stuff going on.
So you've got the race just around the corner. Of course, registration is still open. So if you're a late registrant, be sure to get those registrations in. But talk about the swag that you guys got, because you're wearing some of it right now.
Got this fancy little beanie, and we have some surprise swag that's going to be at the expo, so only people that show up to the expo can get that. What else? Oh, we have some serious lip balm. That's
yes,
for our
that was
race
a favorite
only.
last year. Mm-hmm.
And stickers and all kinds of fun stuff.
Have the medals come yet? Because I know that's a huge thing. The medals are a coveted item, and a lot of people want to just cross that finish line just to get the medal. Do you have the medals with you?
Do not.
No, but you know what? They look like our logo on the shirt.
They're on our Facebook and our website.
There you go. So you'll be able to see those.
Yeah.
Talk about the volunteers. This is something that, as someone who's taken part in racing it, you have just an incredible group of volunteers that are there around seemingly every other mile with water or with people just pointing or ringing bells, helping people, encourage people to get across the finish line. Do you still need volunteers?
Yeah, we always do. People can register to volunteer right now, and they'll probably be signing up all the way through whenever registration closes for the race. So,
what's expected of the volunteers? Is it just, hey, be sure to be on the ball, take orders if need be, get to where you need to be, and take care of business?
All of the above.
All of the above.
Yeah, mostly we need course marshals right now, which are the people that will put at every turn, and they don't have to know the race course. There's usually arrows that are there, and they'll get directions too ahead of time. So if people,
I was going to say, they make sure you stay on course. They're super important.
If people are scared to sign up to volunteer because they don't feel like they know what to do, they'll get plenty of direction.
So if you're looking for a volunteer effort here to help out the Lincoln Presidential Half Marathon, definitely reach out. How can they do that?
To volunteer?
Yeah. Facebook.
They can just go to our website. So if they go to lincolnhalf.com and they click on the registration button, it'll take them to that, and they can find the volunteer registration there.
Good deal. Now, something else, too. It's not just the race day. It's also the race day party, which we'll talk about here in a moment. But some of you out there have kids. What are you going to do with the kids while you're running around 13.1 miles, going by all the historic sites, the Lincoln Home, the Old State Capitol, the New State Capitol, the Oak Ridge Cemetery? What are you going to do with the kids? They're not going to go 13.1 miles with you. What's the plan?
So this year we have a really awesome addition to our race. Kidsium is one of our sponsors, and they have offered to open up Saturday morning, April 1st, and for a drop-off for your kids, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. What is it, $30 for members, $35 for non-members.
Yeah.
So 7 to 11 gives you plenty of time to get out there, get to the start, and then you can even enjoy some post-race activities before you pick your kid up.
Yeah, and that I think is a huge advantage this year over previous years, is having that option, right? I mean, the parents, that gives the spouse the ability to chase their wife from moment to moment and get those awesome pictures and so on.
One other thing go ahead. Sorry to interrupt you. One other thing, Cafe Moxo is also feeding the kids while they're there. They get a breakfast bar.
Fantastic.
So your kids are going to be fed, entertained, well taken care of,
educated at Kidsium. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. So
they do need to sign up for that ahead of time, though. So if they can just go to the Kidsium website, they can look at their calendar and register that way.
A fantastic addition to this year's event. And we're talking with Brooklyn Ezel and Randy Kuhn. They are the organizers for the Lincoln Presidential Half Marathon coming up first Saturday of April. Is that April 1st?
Yep.
It is.
Wow. Oh, April Fool's Day. But they're not going to be fooling with that 13.1 mile race. A huge deal. And don't forget about traffic situations. I imagine we'll talk more about that as we get closer. But talk about the party. There's nothing like running 13.1 miles, getting across the finish line. The taste of beer afterwards, there's something golden about it. I don't know what it is, but it is magical. There's something going on internally where it is pure magic.
Yes. So Buzz Bomb, again, this year is providing all of the post-race beer. Everybody that signs up gets a free beer ticket to use. And then also Prairie State Bank is sponsoring the tent that's outside. And if you're not a beer drinker, we have Prairie Farms chocolate milk at the finish line. That's a good thing, too.
We might even have some NA beer down there.
Yes, and I think Buzz Bomb is going to have some NA beer. It's not anything that they brew, but they're going to provide it. And then Cafe Moxo is right across the street to get some food.
Well, and I think even the non-alcoholic beer is probably going to be just as delicious after 13.1 miles. So fantastic. Yeah, and you guys did a great job last year. You're learning stuff for this year, bringing new ideas to it, and I think that's fantastic, and looking forward to seeing yet another successful race. How many years do you guys know has this been going on?
This is 59.
Wow, 59 years. Incredible. So you guys going to do it again next year?
Sure.
Next year,
We
stay
have to.
tuned because we already have things planning for the big 60.
Oh,
So-
wow. Okay.
It's going to be
so,
amazing.
And it will first Saturday in April, always.
Yep.
yeah, first Saturday in April. Thank you again for taking time and doing this. It's a huge lift, and you guys are knocking it out of the park. So thumbs up and best of luck, all right?
Thank you.
Thank
It
you.
is Springfield's Morning News on 92.7 WMAY, Springfield's News.